December 18th meeting of the Armada Village Council will now come to order. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, you want to take the roll, Michelle?
Shaw.
Here.
Clark.
Here.
Cronin.
Here.
Adair. Here. Belkey.
Here.
Sleds.
Here.
Taylor.
Here.
Okay, we have the agenda.
We need to add in, we're gonna put it just under new business A, to correct the meeting dates and times that were approved at the last meeting. There's a typo.
I guess we'll call that A1,
Sure,
and that will come, that'll be the first item.
yep.
Are there any other corrections to the agenda? Can I have a motion on the agenda, please?
Mr. President, I'll move the agenda be accepted as amended.
Support.
Motion by Ballard, supported by Shaw. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's approved. Do we have any citizens' comments?
Actually, yes, you do.
Stand, state your name.
Kevin Brand, Armada resident. I'll just speak on 3A regarding tasers. The reason I'm speaking, I'm not opposed to it, obviously. I'm actually kind of surprised. I knew that the department had tasers. I was unaware that they were not working. So obviously, I think this will be a good purchase. But my question is, aside from the tasers, is there anything else that the police department will require in the near future? So obviously, that's one means of handling situations where you have suspects that are uncontrollable, but there are other things out there that are also, what do you want to use here, effective for dealing with people. And this would be probably a question for you, Trustee Adair, if that was mentioned to you by the chief or not. If the chief would be looking for any other items other than the tasers. And that concludes my.
As opposed to tasers?
Along with the tasers, yes.
Discuss anything will be discussed in budget.
We can't have a discussion on
Oh, I
that.
understand that, I'm just bringing
But,
up the question.
you know, all this kind of stuff is what the chief brings to Joe and them working. If he needs more, it'll be discussed during the budget time.
Fair enough.
But, thank you. And if it's an emergency, it'll be handled. Okay, are there any other citizen comments? Looks like we're good there. No presentations. Administrative reports. Who would like to go first?
Nothing from the planning commission.
You're good, Mike? How about you, Joe? Anything from the police department? Chris?
Got our bridge results back, so we got a little bit of work that'll be in the budget for next year. We got some more crack sealing, a couple other repairs to do, but nothing major, which is good on the 4 bridges. And I've got to sign the statements so we can move forward with our grant on the next project, so.
I have
One more time. And then replacement employee.
Yeah. What's up? Everybody got a copy of that? Something for us to consider. You're good, Chris?
Sorry, Steve.
I'm good.
You're good? Last but not least?
All right, not as much as last time, so, in your packet, you've seen that there was a letter from, the township requesting, to possibly connect the fire station and the EMS building to village water. I'm not quite sure what construction activities they have planned or ongoing over there, but they're in a position where they either have to drill a couple new wells or connect to the village, so they're looking at the potential. So I have talked to a couple of the township board reps, talked to Interim Chief Tom Kuhn, I've talked to F&V The intention is for domestic use, which means that we're using it for everything from flushing the toilets to the sink to the coffee pots to the showers that they have and so on. Their intention is not to use it to fill up the tanker. This would be a metered connection, so they'd be crazy to do that. We do not have a capacity issue with one additional structure being added to the system. There's no impact on the tower easement. My general view is more taps are better for us, helps to spread the cost currently and support the system. There is a curb stop in the vicinity of the tower that would be probably where the connection would be made. They would be subject to the current rate schedule that we have. If they don't do anything until next year, April, May, June, they're gonna fall under a new rate structure, right? Currently,
And they gotta pay the tap-in costs.
of course, yeah, they would.
And now this is not sewer, just water.
No, they've got a septic field that they're happy with and don't see a need to do that, so, but they would like to avoid a well if possible. They think we have good water, so I'm pleased with that.
We have great water.
We have, yes, we have great water.
How are they?
Now myself, even though I'm not in favor of giving water services outside of the village, to me is like a rare exception. We also have the water tower there. I'd be glad to do this with the tower.
Well, they are right adjacent to the village
Right.
itself, so.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it for a private residence without annexing them, but this is, to me, it's different. We
Yeah.
want to support our
Yeah.
fire department.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe put it on the agenda next meeting and pass a motion on it, or,
Well, I wouldn't do that till
Well,
they're
do-
ready to move. I mean, so
do
you know what
we-
they're doing.
Well, I need to give them some answer back that there's not an
that's what I'm
issue.
saying.
I would propose to go ahead, and say, yes, they've not made a decision as to what to do, but this potentially holds them up from deciding which way to go, so I would
Does
like,
anybody oppose having?
is there any,
No, I think it's a good shared service.
Okay,
Then I would
so I
think,
think you can tell them that, the council will
I
support
would
it.
think too, you would have a ballpark price of what things would cost. I mean, tap-in fees and. such.
yeah, I would send a letter that just says that the council has no objection, with a connection if they decide to go that way, and give them a copy of the current fee schedule and indicate that they would have to be in compliance with,
Yeah.
the
So,
tap-in fee and.
does that cover you now?
How are they filling the tankers? How are they gonna fill them?
They generally, as I understand it, I'm not a fire guy, so, but they fill them out of ponds in the
Yeah, but they
township,
also,
and then
And the hydrant.
they occasionally use the tower connection,
Yes.
which is allowed under the tower easement.
So they can still use that water from there to,
Yeah, they've always been able to use that, so that's, I did get, up until Chief Crotchy left, I did get a report from him as to how much water he used out of the tower. It was usually minimal, so I do need to go and see if I can reestablish that with whoever the new chief's gonna be, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I think it's, as you said, it's a good move for a service that we get from those guys, so. Okay, well, I'll send the letter. What I'll do is I'll put a copy of the letter in the next packet so everybody can see what I said. Steve, I've got a couple dates. I'll just sit down with you to sit down with Blair in January for our contract review. So I'll get with you on that. I have passed some dates to UIS SCADA for installation of the VFD. Again, it is in, and so we're looking at the first couple weeks in January to get that done. Of course, the controller in well 8 is going to be taken care of, so that'll put us in good position coming into the spring for the water tower service that we've postponed because of those issues. I did meet with, you recall I indicated that SEMCOG was coming out on this last Friday to look at the potential trail connection on Church Street and the trail crossing. They were looking at all of that stuff. I met there with some township officials. Michelle, I thought you were gonna join us, maybe I misunderstood.
Oh, no, yeah.
Mary was there.
Yeah.
And, anyway, the two
I
gentlemen.
couldn't have on Friday, I was super sick, you guys do not want me near you.
That's kind of what I thought. I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't come by.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm expecting something back from SEMCOG as to some suggestions that they have with respect to the trail connection. The entire township board seems to be favorably disposed to that. So whether that means they're
So
going to
the
go
whole
up.
township board's in favor of putting a little trail
Well, remember
across the
we've got
in the village.
We've got an easement with Macomb County. We did that last year to make a trail connection coming on to Church Street. So township, which township pays a $5,000 a year maintenance fee for the trail anyway. They think that that's potentially a good thing to do. So whether they pay for it or whether they do a grant for it, I think that that's a good thing for the village. I think that's one of the things that the chamber's been also looking for. So I thought a chamber representative was going to be there too, but nobody showed up. So
No one was available. They got wind of it at the very last minute.
okay, all right. In any case, that's all I got.
Okay, very good, Ross.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. That covers the administrative reports. Moving on to general business. Consent agenda. So how are we gonna handle this consent agenda here?
I could just do that unless
There's a question on the payment of the bill.
one of the bills. I'm just going to pull that one bill. Michelle, is that?
yeah, all right, so I would say your motion is to approve the consent agenda as amended.
With the one
Yeah,
bill.
well, no, I don't even think you have to say that in
Just
the,
as amended.
yeah, just as amended.
So I would then make a motion to accept the consent agenda as amended.
Are we doing anything with the change date?
That's on the
that's new
regular.
business.
That's under new
We put that under
business.
new
I'll
business.
support.
Okay, motion by Belkey, supported by Ballard,
Thanks, Lon.
to approve the consent agenda with the
As amended,
change.
just
As amended.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's approved. No old business, moving on to new business, the first item being the, item A1, the meetings for the schedule for 2024.
Okay, so I had an error in my dates, it was a typo. Tuesday, I had Tuesday, May 25th, it's May 28th, unless you guys want to meet on a Saturday. Over Memorial Day weekend, I'm sure you don't.
Yeah,
I think we'll stick with the 28th.
So that was a typo on my part. Ross caught that today, but he also wanted to be sure that I meant to put the December 16th meeting instead of the 23rd. I had talked to President Conan about that, and we thought moving it up, we usually move it up a week, so the week of Christmas, we're not
Just
having
like
a meeting.
today.
And another request, or not request, but another note from trustee Belkey was, one of our meeting dates is November 11th, which is Veterans Day. We do not follow the schedule of federal holidays here, and that is the day that we are open. But I don't know if you want to say anything about changing that or not, but,
I have no issue.
okay, all right. So the only date change that's on here is May 28th. Unfortunately, whoever makes the motion has to read all the dates, so I apologize ahead of time, Lyle.
Okay,
good as far as I'm concerned.
Mr. Ballard, do you want to make this motion?
Sure will. Mr. President, I'll resolve to amend the following dates, times, and places of the regular village council meeting for the calendar year 2024 as approved at the December 12th, 2023 regular council meeting. Monday, January 8th, 2024. Monday, January 22, 2024. Monday, February 12th, 2024. Monday, February 26th, 2024. Monday, March 11th, 2024. Monday, March 25th, 2024. Monday, April 8th, 2024. Monday, April 22, 2024. Monday, May 13th, 2024. Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. Monday, June 10th, 2024. Monday, June 24th, 2024. Monday, July 8th, 2024. Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Monday, August 12th, 2024. Monday, August 26th, 2024. Monday, September 9, 2024. Monday, September 23rd, 2024. Monday, October 14th, 2024. Monday, October 28th, 2024. Monday, November 11th, 2024. Monday, November 25, 2024. Monday, December 9, 2024. And Monday, December 16th, 2024. Unless changed by the village council by duly posted notice, all of the foregoing regular meetings will take place at the Village of Armada Municipal Offices located at 74274 Burke Street, Armada, Michigan 48005, commencing at 7 p.m. The clerk is directed to post and publish the foregoing amended information.
Support.
Motion by Ballard, supported by Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So that covers that. Okay, Joe, I think the next item is yours. Item A, tasers for the police department.
We talked about these last meeting, and the chief is very concerned about the safety of the officers as they are on duty alone, and usually a considerable distance from him. So we've had cases in the past, they work well, we've never ever, I don't believe, had to tase anybody. Most departments don't. It's usually just a threat of the taser coming out of the holster.
They did use it once.
Do they?
Yeah.
They usually give up, other than our test.
No, yeah, other than the test,
The test.
which was awful.
It's
Yeah.
horrible. So, I would resolve to approve the purchase of the 3 tasers from Axon Enterprises, who is a sole source provider, for use by the Armada Police Department at a cost not to exceed $27,069, to be paid over 5 years of payments of $5,413 a year, and to pay a $1,000 down payment from this year's budget.
Support.
So, Joe, that takes care of getting our foot in the door this year, and we get the reduced
So we get
price.
the reduced price, yeah.
Do we have a second to the motion?
Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard.
Well,
Oh, Jill made it good. Okay, now this comes out of, comes out of our STD funds?
STI.
STI funds? Not
I don't
STD.
think-
I
Yeah.
don't know, we can, no.
No.
It'll
didn't
come out
flip
of
the
the
letters.
general.
Okay, so then we definitely want to spread it out, see how there's what damage to pay and all. Okay, that's fine. We need a roll call on this.
Ballard.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dare.
Dare.
The Dare's first. Boy, I'm so used to calling you first, lad. Ballard.
Yes.
Belkey.
yes.
Sleds.
Yes.
Shaw.
Yes.
Clark.
Yeah.
Conan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, motion's approved. Okay, now,
We're going into executive
we
session.
need to go into executive session to discuss employee contracts. Of course, we have to clear the chambers. when we come out, you can come back in, but you're gonna have to leave.
The camera must be shut off during executive. We will turn it back on to make the motions
So
to
we
adjourn.
want a motion to go with
Yep,
executive?
but you need to read it as it is, because it's a roll call.
Mr. President, I'll resolve to enter into executive session at 7:22 PM after a 5-minute recess.
Support.
All in favor?
No, Ballard.
Okay.
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Sleds,
Yes.
Belkey,
Yes.
Conan,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Adair.
Yes.
Okay.
Take your bottom cover off.
Okay.
Okay, motion's approved.
Exit the executive session at 7:45 PM.
Support.
Motion by
No, you don't need a.
Ballard,
just
supported
call
by
for
Sleds.
roll.
All in
No
favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now, we need a motion to approve these, or need a motion on the new contracts.
Make a motion to approve the employment agreement between the Village of Armada and Rebecca Henderson, Andrew Rubit, Rich Meyerly, and Kurt Boyd.
Van Rickingham.
What you said.
Support.
Okay. Now, again, this needs to be, roll call.
Yep. Belkey,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Clark, Sleds,
Yes.
Conan,
Yes.
Ballard,
Yes.
Adair.
Yes.
Okay, motion's approved. I'd really like to thank, the negotiating committee on the fine job you guys did. You got in there, I think you did a little something different this year, where we give the wage increase and then go with the COLA. So, I think it sounds, fair for the community and fair for employees. You guys did a wonderful job.
Thank you for getting it done so quickly. So we're not looking at March 31st going, so appreciate it.
Mike, we gotta put you on more committees, cause we get this done ahead of budget time. Okay, now, that covers, item B. Do we have any upcoming agenda items? Okay, citizen comments?
Nope. Everybody's done.
Speak up, okay? Council comments?
I don't know how it's gonna go, but I did put in for that grant with the 4-H, and I had to get 2 bids, which I just got the other bid today, and I have to forward it to Becky. But even though I'll be down in Florida, I'll be watching that closely, and it might come up in the budget that we do put into place.
And I wanna remind
guys
you,
know ahead of time.
you are on call all
Yeah.
the time you're in
That's
Florida.
fine, that's fine. I'll come back for the funeral.
And you can do other calls. Yeah, well, I hope you don't have to do that one.
Me too.
I am trying to convince the township to pony up for that playscape. I'm working on it.
Keep working on it, Russ.
I want to see them fork over some money.
It'd be nice for them to do something for the people who pay so much taxes and get nothing.
German.
Are there any community events?
Nope. Christmas. Merry
New Year's.
Christmas. Happy New Year.
Well,
That's right.
Happy
I think-
holidays.
I think we should all look at the camera. Joe, come on back here and wish our citizens a Merry Christmas here and a Happy New Year.
Are we gonna sing it or no?
Oh, gosh.
So,
Maybe you can sing.
so
All right.
Merry
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
and Happy New Year.
And a healthy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lyle?
Well, we've already had our closed session, so I would entertain a motion.
The time is 7:49. I move to adjourn.
Support.
Wow.
Motion by Ballard, supported by
Everybody?
Clark.
Clark.
Okay.
He's who I heard first.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's approved.